Up on the odometer, how many hours were spent listening to public radio? If mileage has taken its toll over the years, donate that car, truck, or RV to this station. You'll help everyone put more miles on their radio with hours and hours of thought-provoking news and information. Here's how.
Go to radioiq.org. Click the vehicle donation banner at the top of the page.
Scam ads are flooding Facebook, YouTube, and other social media, from miracle cures for medical problems to get-rich-quick schemes.
If you go ahead and click that link, it'll take you to wardshop.com. That's shop with 2 P's. I don't think it's legit.
So why are they everywhere? That's on the next On Point.
On Point comes your way weekdays at 7 on Radio IQ.
Funding for Here and Now comes from the listeners of WBUR Boston and MathWorks, creator of MATLAB and Simulink software for technical computing and model-based design. MathWorks, accelerating the pace of discovery in engineering and science. Learn more at mathworks.com. And BetterHelp, committed to supporting mental health through therapy and helping clients find balance. Clients are matched with one of 30,000 therapists for online therapy from anywhere at betterhelp.com/public.
It's Here and Now. Friends and loved ones are remembering disability activist and author Alice Wong. She died last Friday in San Francisco. She was 51. A MacArthur Genius Award winner, Wong was the founder of the Disability Visibility Project. The effort started out as a partnership with the nonprofit StoryCorps to collect the oral histories of people with disabilities. The group grew into an online community. In 2016, Wong joined our show to talk about raising the profile of disability issues in the presidential campaign.
You know, people with disabilities are seen as this kind of vulnerable, we can't bully them, we got to protect them. And I feel like there's also another aspect that, people with disabilities can speak for themselves, can defend themselves. We just need to kind of listen to them.
We just need to listen to them. Now let's listen to disability and social justice organizer Yomi Young. She was a friend of Alice Wong. Yomi, welcome back to Here and Now.
Thank you for having me.
So Alice Wong brought her advocacy to the nation's capital. She served on the National Council of Disability from 2013 to 2015. What current issues was she most passionate about that she would want you to draw attention to?
Alice's magic was in her ability to skillfully use technology and social media to build community and challenge structural oppression. And I would say most recently, she spoke a lot about her terror of losing Medicare benefits, which is a fear that millions of sick and chronically ill people are dealing with right now. And also, Alice called the situation in Gaza a disability justice issue and organized to raise millions to help Palestinians maintain digital connection to the rest of the world. She spoke up for Palestinians, and some people were not happy about that, and there were people who challenged or voiced that maybe her genius grant should be rescinded. And Alice stood firm, and she was unflinching, and she would not back down. But what was lovely about that is, Alice never talked about that when she was with her friends. Alice was known by friends and those of us in the Bay Area for throwing really elegant parties. Like super elegant. Alice lived in a really beautiful apartment in San Francisco. She was able to move out of her family home and live independently for the first time for the last couple of years. And she really flourished socially during that period. I might have lost track of your question, but I think this is
That's
what's going to be
wonderful. I mean,
missed.
at the end of the day, she was your friend. I mean, this is what you'll remember about her.
Absolutely. And this is what I will miss. It's not, Alice the luminary, Alice the MacArthur genius, whatever that means. We kind of teased about that. But it's Alice the gorgeous, generous friend. It's the signature red Chanel lip. It is her bouginess. It is her tenderness. It is the way that she practiced care. It's, the brownies that she brought to my house a few weeks ago so that we could decorate pumpkins with my daughter. It is the unexpected packages you would receive from Alice. And it's not just me. People all over the country and the world who Alice connected with, some who she'd never met, would receive an Alice Wong care package. It's just the generosity of spirit, of the exchange of ideas. Alice was my peer, and it feels like many of our generation with disabilities are not seeing old age, and it's a lonely feeling, and it's scary, and it's also, for me, it's precious, holding on to these relationships and just having had this friendship with Alice, to live in the time of Alice Wong and to have experienced her camaraderie, her trust, her care, and her friendship was truly amazing.
How can we honor Alice going forward?
I think we can honor Alice by speaking truth to power. And I would say just keep pushing. Alice wrote her own death announcement. And the kicker to that death announcement was, "Don't let the bastards grind you down." I think I'm quoting that correctly. And I would say, don't let them grind you down.
Yomi Young is a disability and social justice organizer, helping us remember activist and author Alice Wong, who died last week. Yomi, thank you so much for sharing with us.
Thank you so much for remembering Alice.
Here and Now is a production of NPR and WBUR. I'm Alyssa Nadworny in Washington, D.C.
I'm Jane Clayson in Boston. This is Here and Now.
All who so desire to stand for a moment of silence and to remain standing, join the board in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you, and amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good afternoon and welcome to our meeting for November 18th, 2025. Regular meetings are held on the second and fourth Tuesday at 2 p.m. Public hearings are held at 6 p.m. on the fourth Tuesday of each month. Deviations from this schedule will be announced. The meetings are broadcast live on RVTV Channel 3 and will be rebroadcast on Friday at 7 p.m. and Sunday from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Board of Supervisors meetings can also be viewed online through Roanoke County's website at www.roanokecountyva.gov. Individuals who require assistance or special arrangements to participate in or attend the Board of Supervisor meetings should contact the clerk to the board at 540-772-2005 at least 48 hours in advance. Please turn all cell phones off or place them on silent. Thank you. We move to item A, opening ceremonies. Item 1, roll call. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mrs. Hooker? Here. Mr. North?
Here.
Mr. Mahoney?
Here.
Mrs. Shepherd? Here. Mr. Radford?
Here. Move to item B, request to postpone, add to, or change the order of agenda items. Fellow board members, do you have any requests, postpone, change any of the order of items?
No, sir.
Okay. No, sir. Mr. Kaywood.
No changes, sir.
Mr. Lubeck.
No changes, sir.
Okay. We move to item C, proclamations, resolutions, recognitions, and awards. Number 1, recognition of Deputy Joe Mullins as the Youth of Virginia Speak Out About Traffic Safety Officer of the Year. I invite Sheriff Eric Orange.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and board members. We appreciate the time to recognize Joe here today. As you all may recall, last year, Roanoke County Police and Sheriff's Office received both new SRO of the Year and SRO of the Year at the Yovaso Conference, their annual conference. And then, of course, this year, it should come as no surprise that Joe also received SRO of the Year, in addition to William Byrd Middle School receiving recognition as Program of the Year. And I would be remiss to not point out the fact that Cave Spring High School also received a number of awards. Now, what makes that most impressive, in my opinion, is the fact that during the annual conference this year, they shared a statistic, and they said that Virginia has 329 high schools that cover 129 districts. That number also doesn't account for the middle schools that would feed into all of those high schools, so you could, in most cases, double that number. When you take that into consideration, over half have active Yovaso programs, and so when you think about that throughout the entire state, the fact that Roanoke County did so well, I think, speaks volumes of the staff and the type of employees that we have here in Roanoke County. And Deputy Joe Mullins is a prime example of that. I'm sure Ms. Shepherd will attest to that, as she's a big fan of the work that he does in the Vinton District. I would also like to recognize, she's not here today, but Ms. Jordan, who was the co-sponsor of the program at William Byrd Middle School. And I'd like to allow Joe an opportunity to share a few remarks. But I think that he will go on to talk about what a team effort this was, and this is definitely not something that he accomplished alone. So, Joe, take over.
Good afternoon, Chairman and Board. I just want to take a moment to thank everybody. I'm truly humbled and grateful for the awards that the Terrier Safety Squad at William Byrd Middle School won this past summer. Again, it's a group effort. It's a student-led program. Like we said last year, the students are really taking in and they're buying into it. They see the changes that they're making, whether that's one student at a time or or multiple at a time. They're seeing the results, which has led our club to expand up to 25 kids now, which is the max that the school allows us to have. We would certainly take more if we had it. However, we did pick up Help Save the Next Girl as well. And so through the sheriff's office, we've hosted multiple events, avoid personal self-defense classes, which one of our biggest ones was this past October at the high school, where we teach the girls empowerment, give them a voice, give them tools on their tool belt to use to keep themselves out of the situation, or if they happen to get themselves in a situation where they're alone, that they can get themselves out of it. These awards reflect the creativity and commitment of our students. They're ones that stepping up and promoting safety, encouraging positive choices, and setting the tones for their peers. What makes us most proud is that none of this is about the recognition, it's about the impact that they're making with our student body, the school itself, and our community. Our students are getting out of their comfort zones, choosing to lead, standing up for each other. When you build the right culture, students don't just join the club, they become the driving force that inspires real change inside the school and throughout the community. Also want to take a moment to express my gratitude to Sheriff Orange and Roanoke County Sheriff's Office Administration, Chief Poindexter and Roanoke County Police Department, Roanoke County Public Schools, Mr. Kaywood, all for giving me the opportunity to be an SRO within the county and join such a great division. Everybody does well and works well together. So it's truly a blessing to be able to be a part of that. And again, behind every strong group of kids is a strong mentor. I know Sheriff Orange already recognized her, but Miss Leslie Jordan is our co-sponsor. She's one of our counselors at Williamsburg Middle School. Her steady leadership, her time, the way she cares for our students and our community keep this program moving forward, we couldn't do it without her. Terror Safety Squad and Help Save the Next Girl are more than clubs. They're movements of empowerment, safety, and hope. Again, I want to thank everybody for giving us this opportunity and believing in us. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you. Any fellow board members wish to comment?
I
Yes.
would.
Go right ahead.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you. You do a terrific job at Williamsburg, and I hear it over and over and over throughout the community every day. And even though you say it is a group effort, it takes someone like you to step up and get the program started. And it's a lot of time, a lot of effort outside the normal SRO hours, and I commend you for taking the time to do that. And one of the things that I found to be very helpful and a great asset to the program was the self-defense class for the girls. So that is another thing that you have just done an outstanding job, and I can't thank you enough.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I would just make one quick comment, and you've been a frequent flyer here with awards, and so we don't expect any different this year, and really appreciate your service. I think it goes without saying that when someone is so popular in helping these kinds of clubs grow, it says something about you and your connection with the student. So we really appreciate that, and that you're willing and able to put that talent and that skill set together for such a worthy cause. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Mr. North.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank
You
you, sir.
represent Roanoke County well, but to Martha's point, the impression you're leaving upon those youth, they'll remember that for many, many years. And the lessons you're teaching them and perhaps help them be safer students and citizens. And you just can't put a price on that. My boys, I think, started in Yovaso at Byrd. I don't know, they're 30 and 27 now, so it was years ago.
Yes, sir.
But they brought it home one day, and I'm like, what's that stand for? And they told me about it. So keep up the good work.
Yes, sir, thank you.
And you know what? Your name's all over the page in people's minds and Facebook. So, you know, you're recognized as a model, and we appreciate that.
Thank you, sir.
Let me just add, Deputy Mullins, you have a good chemistry with kids. And that's really what it comes down to. And middle school kids are very impressionable. I mean, they've come out of elementary school and they're getting ready to head to high school. So that's an impressionable age, and whatever you can do to help with that, that's admirable. But you do. You have a great chemistry. It's just, it's a God-gift talent that you have. And I'm not surprised we're up here, congratulating you again. But thank you very much and congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We're gonna come forward for a photo right here in the front.
Are we going to stay back here and him come up?
I don't know. Come on down.
This SRO would like to come up and be in the picture. She's also a county employee, and she would love to be represented.
Gray, you want us down there or up here? Up there is fine. Okay. All right, yeah.
You in.
Hey. All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Congratulations.
Okay, we now move to item D. Do any board members have an appointment that has not been given to the clerk and included in the board report for agenda item D?
No.
No, sir.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve the list of appointments set forth in the board report?
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve this list of 8 appointments that are listed in our board report.
Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
All right, any discussion? Okay, seeing none, clerk, please call the roll.
Mrs. Hooker?
Yes.
Mr. North?
Yes.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mrs. Shepherd?
Yes.
Mr. Radford?
Yes. Move to item E, consent agenda. All matters listed under the consent agenda are considered by the board to be routine and will be enacted by one resolution in the form or forms listed below. If discussion is desired, that item will be removed from the consent agenda and will be considered separately.
I move the motion.
I was going to ask for that. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, any discussion on the motion?
No, sir.
Clerk, please call the roll.
Mrs. Hooker?
Yes.
Mr. North?
Yes.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mrs. Shepherd?
Yes.
Mr. Radford?
Yes. We move to item F, citizens' comments and communications. Do we have any citizens wanting to address the board that have not submitted a form? Okay. All right, we will move on to item G, reports. Is there a motion to receive and file reports that have been included with agenda item under item G? Motion. Do I have a
I will
motion?
move, Mr. Chairman, I will move that we accept and file the 5 reports that are listed under item G.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, any discussion on the motion?
Mr. Chairman, I want to, again, as I have before, I want to point out our debt report, and I want to emphasize that a substantial increase in that debt report is attributable to this board's support of public education in Roanoke County, and that a substantial amount of that debt is attributable to renovating 2 existing elementary schools and also building a new career and technical education school to replace Arnold R. Burton. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Any other discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Mrs. Hooker?
Yes.
Mr. North?
Here.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mrs. Shepherd?
Yes.
Mr. Radford?
Yes. We move to item H, work sessions. Work session number 1, to discuss public safety staffing. That will be with Chief Griffith, Brian Houlihan, Commonwealth Attorney Eric Orange, Sheriff Michael Poindexter, Chief of Police, Susan Slough, Director of Emergency Communications. Then we'll go to work session 2. We're going to do that here or go upstairs? Okay. Up the 4th floor. Then item 2, work session, discuss speeding and traffic calming on Hunt Ridge Road. That'll be presented by Megan Cronice, Assistant Director of Planning, Jeff Johnson, Assistant Chief of Police, and Mark Banks, Sergeant, Police Department. Momentarily, the board will recess to the fourth floor for the work sessions and closed session. However, before doing so, I'd like to move the board go into closed session following the work session, which will be item I, closed session, pursuant to the Code of Virginia as follows. I move that we go into closed session pursuant to Code Section 2.2-3711A5 of the Code of Virginia for discussion concerning a prospective business or industry or the expansion of an existing business or industry where no previous announcement has been made of the businesses or industry's interest in locating or expanding its facility in the community. Specifically, the board will discuss potential business location or expansion in the 5 magisterial districts. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Clerk, please call the roll.
Mrs. Hooker?
Yes.
Mr. North?
Yes.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mrs. Shepherd?
Yes.
Mr. Radford?
Yes, the board will now recess to the fourth floor for the work sessions and closed session.